Decent Programming is proud to present another episode of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? With Dana Powers, Fred Applegate, Tyler Rhoads, Mary Weiss, George Ackles, and Marissa and Ian Holmes, as we play a special Salute to Nurses edition of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? And here's the star of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card, Bill Holmes!
Hey everybody, hey! Welcome! Holy mackerel! Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Because last week, nobody could hear me, so this is good. All right, let's get right to it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in Facebook land. Thanks for tuning in to Facebook Live. And let me remind you, everything that we do tonight is live, so you never know what might happen. We appreciate you tuning into Compost Reality Adjacent Programming, or, as we like to say, Crap TV, and watching our little show tonight. Now, please be sure to share the show with your friends, play along on your phones, and chit-chat with us. Because at Crap TV, our goal is to one day have someone in your household say, hey, turn that crap off. Okay, there you go. Listen, oh, man. It's great to be back for Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card. Tonight, we are saluting the nurses working on the front lines at hospitals all over the world. Thank you, nurses out there. We have a couple nurses here on the panel tonight, and we couldn't be happier that we should be saluting them. So I salute you, nurses. We also want to welcome young Corey Powers tonight. Woo! Corey's in the control booth tonight. There he is. There's Corey and young Shane. And we have a live studio audience. Natasha Detmer is in our live studio audience tonight. Corey's in the booth tonight running the show with our veteran Shane. So we're trying out some new equipment tonight. So we'll see how it goes. So good luck tonight, Corey. We're all pulling for you. And just know, Corey, if something goes wrong tonight, we are blaming you. Okay, there we go. Now, as usual, we want to let everyone know where they can find our hit audio drama series, Carcerum. You can download it on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcast series. Season 1, the whole season can be downloaded, all 31 episodes. So now you can just binge, okay? Here's the thing. We're hoping to get up to 100,000 downloads. I think we're at about 32,000 or so right now by the end of the summer. But we can't do it alone, so please tell your friends to subscribe. Tell strangers to subscribe. Get it on the Facebook. Get on the Instagrams, whatever you do. I do have a fun announcement to make tonight. Should I speed this up, Marissa? Is that what okay. I do have a fun announcement tonight. We have already, Carcerum has won 2 awards.
Woo!
We've won 2 awards already. We're very proud to announce it tonight. The Communicator Awards, they're called. And we won for Best Music and for Best Sound Design. So we're very happy about that. And I'm happy to say that everybody on the panel tonight is in Carcerum. So here's to you, and here's to all the people who work very hard on it, okay? All right. Listen, if you want to subscribe to Carcerum, you can go to Apple Podcasts, or better yet, just go to carcerumtheseries.com and click on the little icons on our homepage. Let's get to the show. We've got a great lineup tonight. We'll start the evening off by introducing our celebrity guest panelists. Our first panelist has been here before, and yet again, here he is again. Can you believe that? He came back. He's the star of Broadway. Shows like The Last Ship with Sting, The Producers, The Ferryman. In television, he's been on Seinfeld, Crashing, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, in movies. He's on the ever-popular Spaced Invaders for all you kids out there. Most recently and most importantly, he's the very first voice you hear in Carcerum as the narrator. I'm proud and happy to introduce Mr. Fred Applegate. Fred Applegate. Shane, give me just a little more of the effects. Thank you. In my head. Thank you. Fred, thanks for being here tonight. Oh, and you brought your lovely wife, Cherie, with you tonight.
Yes, because you can read her handwriting.
Okay. That's good. Good to see you here, Cherie. And Cherie, if you feel like talking, you're welcome to talk. Okay. Okay. I have a family member who's very similar to you. Well, this next gal is a semi-regular on the show. Most recently, you can see her in an episode or two of Shameless. Episode or two, Mary?
Just one. I get to give
one episode.
Yeah.
She's in an episode of Shameless. She has done theater, TV commercials, TV like Shameless, films, voiceover, you name it. She's done it. We couldn't be happier that she keeps coming back to the show. Most importantly, though, she plays Mistress Astor in episode 25 of Carcerum, which you can binge all 31 episodes. Mary Weiss, everybody. Mary Weiss.
Hello.
Hey, it's good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
It's good to see you again. It's been too long, and we're all going to have a drink together soon. Now, this next guy has been away for a bit because he's a big-time director of some of the biggest video games we can't talk about. But most importantly, he plays Ivan on the hit audio series Carcerum, Mr. Tyler Rhoads, everybody. Tyler Rhoads. No, Tyler, it's over here. Tyler, oh, yeah, you're looking the wrong way. There you go. Okay.
Hey, Bill, how's it going?
It's going great. It's good to have you back, my friend. All right, this next guy. Now, usually as our announcer and judge here on the show, but tonight he's slumming with the rest of us on the panel as a celebrity guest. Not only is he too a big-time video game director for Games Unsaid, but he plays Hal in the hit audio series Carcerum. You know him. You got to love him. Mr. George Ackles, everybody. George Ackles.
Very happy to be here, Bill. I think the judgments are going to go in my favor tonight. Just saying.
I would think so. Let's not be too generous on the judgments tonight, okay? Oh, are you going to be the judge? Oh, no. Okay, Shane Salk is now going to be the judge. Since Corey's running the show, Shane is going to be the judge tonight.
Oh, no.
George, you can just be the celebrity panelist, okay?
I'm crushed, Bill.
I'm worried.
Take it up with Shane. Oh, hey, it's all about the merch. Okay. All right, this next guy. I'm sorry. Coming back to the show. Oh, you know her, you love her. You can't live without her. She plays Aura in our audio series Carcerum. Please welcome our very own Little Dana Powers. Little Dana Powers, everybody. Dana.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, good to see you. All right, well, we all love this next guy. He's one half of the twins, and he also appears in Carcerum as Drunk Fairgoer #1 in episode 18, Ian Holmes. And on the other half of the twins, we have the better half and another favorite on the show. She plays Gail in episode 17 of Carcerum. Ian and Marissa Holmes, the twins, everybody, the twins. There you go. You're in there. And hanging out with Marissa tonight, this gal can be heard screaming one line in episode 1B of Carcerum. Now, another reason we're saluting nurses, she's an MSN, RN, AGAC, NP, CCRN, neurocritical care nurse in Chicago, Illinois. One of the people we're honoring tonight. Thanks for all you do, Joy. Joy Gibson, everybody.
Happy to be here, Bill.
Thanks for having me, guys.
It's good to have you, Joy. Thanks for everything you do. You've been on the front lines during this whole. Now, at one point, did you catch the COVID-19? At one point? No,
Nope,
you didn't.
I've been pretty lucky. I've been vaccinated since December, and I've made it through without it. So
Well, we're very happy that you're safe and that you're taking care of everybody, and we appreciate that. Okay. All right, so that's our celebrity panel. Ian, sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder there. You know, Ian, did you want to say something?
I really didn't, Bill.
Okay. Well then, let's get to our contestants this evening. We've got some great contestants lined up for tonight. This first gal comes all the way from just down the street. Miss Stephanie, Miss, I messed that up. Stephanie Arakelian.
Yay! Good job. Yeah.
Yay.
R.
Am I
Kelly,
saying
yes.
it correctly, Stephanie?
You did great.
Thank you very much. Please tell us a little bit about yourself, Stephanie.
I'm very excited to be here tonight, a little terrified, so I have a row of drinks ready for me in case I get too nervous. I was told that was acceptable for this.
That's the best way to get through the show. Absolutely.
I'm thank you for inviting me into the Carcium family.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And Stephanie, you work on another show through it's called Solar that's coming out soon. Am I allowed to say that?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Well, it's
Okay.
out there now. So yes, I do work on another scripted podcast. It is another narrative podcast, and it comes out late summer, early fall. So we are excited. We are working with Bill and Shane to help make it all happen, and so it's been a great experience, and that's how I got to join all of these amazing people tonight.
And we are glad to have you here. Along with Stephanie tonight playing the game, it is my daughter-in-law's mother. So we are in-laws, and she is one of the biggest fans of the show. She's up around the San Jose area, as I remember. Miss Peg Radcliffe is here. You've all been talking to her as the show goes on.
Yeah. I remembered to wear the right shirt, Bill.
Oh, I love it's all about the merch. It's all
Yep,
about the
it
merch.
is.
Peg, tell us a little bit about yourself. Now you're the one who said, why don't we do a salute to nurses? So tell us what
Absolutely.
you do.
I've been a nurse for 37 years. I started out in the ED and the ICU, and now I'm working at a desk. But that's okay. I train nurses now.
So they just bring the patients to your desk and slap them on the slab there, and you just kind of work on them.
No, it's actually quite fulfilling because now I get to tell doctors what to do.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that's even better. Well, thanks for being here tonight, Peg. You've been a loyal
All
fan
about
to
the merch.
show. We wanted to get you on. Nice cup. Nice cup. It's all about the merch. It's all about the merch. God love you,
And he
Peg.
has trained me well.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get on with the show here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We flipped a coin this evening. And Stephanie, you're going to get to go first on the show. All right. So you get to choose from in round one. Would you like question A or question B?
Let's go with question B.
Question B. A fine choice of questions. All right, panelists. Make sure you have your pens and your paper or your people that you brought to write things for you next to you. There we go. Okay, here we go. Everybody plays on this one. Here is round one, question B. Bob said, I don't know where that hamburger stand gets its meat from, but I was just in the back and I saw a blank making a delivery. There you go. Okay, so Bob said, I don't know where that hamburger stand gets its meat from, but I was just in the back and I saw a blank making a delivery. Holy mackerel, where could that meat come from? So now I'm curious, with the twins, are you communicating with each other? Are you helping each other out here? Okay, all right, so we'll see because Marissa's in Chicago and Ian's here in Los Angeles in Toluca Lake. Oh, what are you doing there, Ian? Okay. All right. So, panelists, when you have an answer, just give me a thumbs up and let me know that you're ready. I'll give you the question one last time. Bob said, "I don't know where that hamburger stand gets its meat from." I was just in the back and I saw a blank making a delivery. So, boy, this could be anything. This could just about be anything. Okay. All right. So, okay, panelists seem like they're ready. Stephanie, I'm gonna come back to you.
Alrighty.
Do you have an answer in your head, Stephanie? Do you think you have something here? Bob said, I don't know where that hamburger stand gets its meat from, but I was just in the back and I saw a blank making a delivery. Who'd you see in the back there, Stephanie?
I'm gonna say that I saw a stork making a delivery.
So they're cooking babies. they're slaughtering babies and they're putting them in hamburgers. Okay, all right. Well, that's whatever you're.
I heard about everyone's answers before. I've watched previous episodes.
Okay. All right. Oh, so you think you better go dark right away? Okay. We'll see. We'll see if anybody went along with you. I saw the stork making a delivery. I got to tell you, when I wrote that, stork did not enter my mind. But let's go to Fred Applegate. Fred and Cherie Applegate. Fred, she is looking for the
Hillary
stork.
Clinton eats.
Say that again.
It must be where Hillary Clinton eats.
Why is that?
Well, because they say she eats babies.
Oh.
But then people say everything.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I was going to say carcerum.
Carcerum.
I changed my mind and said
a hearse. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. So see, Fred took more of the Sweeney Todd route.
The other end. It was the other end.
Yeah. It was the other end. Yes. Yeah.
Same answer. I think it's a match.
Stephanie, that is not a match.
Oh.
So we're gonna move on to our next gal, Mary Weiss. She saw the stork making a delivery. What did you say, Mary?
I'm not sure what this says about my brain. I tried to come up with something else, but
okay.
I said dog catcher.
Dog catcher. This question
I'm a cat person, so maybe I don't know.
Well, that'll do it. Okay, dog catcher. Not a match.
The stork.
I gotta say, I never thought stork. Never thought stork. Okay.
You're gonna regret inviting me.
Tyler, Tyler might. I don't know. It could happen. Did you say stork, Tyler?
Well, my first reaction was to say a French guy, because. But I actually felt Mary's brainwaves, and I said vet.
Oh, the vet. Okay, the vet.
Yeah.
Okay. So Fluffy or Fido didn't make it. Well, take him down to the local hamburger stand. Okay, great. This stand must be over in Hollywood, I'm guessing. Okay. Again, not a match, Stephanie. I'm very sorry to say. But I think you're right to go. I mean, these are pretty dark questions. I think you went down the right road. Let's go to George Ackles. George Ackles, no pressure on judging tonight now. So,
Sure.
George, what did you say? She's looking for stork.
Yeah, well, and I can appreciate a dark answer, but man, that is woof. That's pretty dark. I only went slightly less.
Dead baby jokes.
I went slightly less dark. I went with the hearse.
Okay.
Now,
right.
I'm gonna say, Doc,
Okay,
they saw there was a hearse, but they didn't see what was in it. And I'm gonna venture to say you could fit a lot of babies in a hearse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I'd like to go to the judges. Like to go to the judge on this one.
No, she said stork. But you know what, George? I'll take it to the judge. Go ahead, Judge. Wait a minute. Oh, wait.
Oh,
He's
shame.
running in. he's running over right now.
No!
That judge, since about 6 o'clock today, he's been drinking whiskey. That's about right.
Well,
So be
you know what,
careful.
Bill?
Don't
Never
piss
mind.
the judge off.
Never
What'd you say,
mind.
George?
I take it back.
Never mind. Okay, all right. Okay. So, Stephanie, I take that as not a match. Okay. Who are we at? Oh, little Dana Powers. Now, you know, Stephanie, Dana has been known to say really stupid things on this show. So she might go along with you. So, Dana?
Well,
Look at her stare.
sometimes stupid is also known as clever.
Oh, is that
And
it?
it's all perspective. But I went with the theme of the night, and I said nurse.
Nurse. Oh, a nurse. A nurse. Now, wait a minute. A nurse.
A nurse in a hearse.
Could have been delivering a baby. But
With a
we
dog.
didn't say baby, we
With a
said
dog.
stork.
The
We said
dog.
stork. So that's not going to be. Stephanie, it's not looking good. It's not looking good here.
It was a clever answer, though.
Here's the thing: the twins are 2,000 miles apart, but they're gonna come up with an answer here. Twins, what did you say? She's looking for stork.
Well, Bill, we thought it was very suspicious when we saw my cat making the delivery.
Your cat was making a delivery.
And then that cat, she's catching all kinds of things.
Okay. Because that cat, I mean, his cat is my cat. That cat has brought us food in the middle of the night. So, but again, not a match. So, let's see. What's the score here, Stephanie? What do you got? I don't think you got anything. So you got 0 points. But you know what? It's only the first round. The first round questions are the hardest. Let's go to Peg and see what Peg does with question A in round one. Peg, are you ready to go?
I am ready.
Peg,
As
you've
ready
been
as I'm
waiting for
gonna
this.
get.
You've been waiting for this your whole life. You're
I
like
have.
Rudy.
I
You're
have
like Rudy
dreamt
at
of this
Rudy.
since I was a little girl.
Okay, all right, here we go, Peg. Here's a question. Everybody plays, so everybody listen up here. Arnold the Acrobat, okay? Arnold the Acrobat said, in our act, my wife and I do the propeller bit. I balance her on my blank and twirl her around. Oh, Lord. Arnold the Acrobat said, in our act, my wife and I do the propeller bit. I balance her on my blank and twirl her around. Now, you be careful, Peg. You be careful. Your grandson's watching.
Keep in bed.
Be careful. Holy mackerel. Hey, let's look at the Facebook here. We got Ann O'Donnell, Billy Aquaviva, Elaine Ackles, I see. Cindy Payo, God love you, Cindy Payo. All of the people I'm mentioning, I think, are in Carcero. Okay. All right. Who else we got there? Corey, scroll up a little there for me. They got some great stuff going on. Oh, Zaria Skay is watching tonight. Jenny is watching. Jeff Burns, Diane, somebody, it went by too fast. Cindy Daniels. Who's Cindy Daniels?
That's my sister.
Oh,
Hey.
there you go. Diane Grennan McFarland. Okay, well, welcome everybody. Welcome to is the answer that you wrote on your card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card? Okay, panelists, are we ready? Are we ready to go? Okay. All right, Peg. There you go, Peg. I must say, Shane, things are running very smoothly with Corey at the helm. Shane is loaded. He's loaded. He's just loaded. Okay. So, Peg, here we go, Peg. Oh, no, that's Fred. Arnold the Acrobat said, in our act, my wife and I do the propeller bit. I balance her on my blank and twirl her around. What does he balance her on, Peg?
There are so many old nurse jokes I could tell you right now.
I would like to hear one.
No, you don't. That it's been spinning around on his trapeze.
on his trapeze. Okay. All right. Again, I got to tell you, in fairness to Stephanie, when I saw this question, never thought of trapeze. But that's just me. That's just me. So let's go to Fred and Cherie Applegate. Fred and Cherie, what do you say? She's looking for trapeze.
Well, I was going to say,
Sure. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate
you're
it.
welcome.
Appreciate
But
it.
I went with
Blank. Spun him around on his blank. So is that your way of censoring what you wanted to say, Fred?
yeah.
Okay. That was nice. That's nice of you. Okay. Good.
It could be a match.
Blank is not a match. So we'll say
No.
that is not a match. Okay.
I thought it would be like a
sorry,
wild
Peg.
That could be a match.
Huh?
That could be a match.
Well, let's take it to the judge. Shane? Shane?
Oh, God.
I'm making him run in. I'm making him run in. Shane?
I wasn't listening. What's going on?
We got blank.
Right. Okay.
But Peg said, what did Peg say?
Peg
what'd you
said
say?
trapeze.
Oh, trapeze. Yeah.
And
And Fred said blank.
He censored himself.
don't call me in for this kind of shit.
Had to give it a shot.
No, that's fine. I mean, you've seen how the judging goes on the show, but unfortunately, George is not the judge tonight. So let's get those roundabouts.
It's not too late to turn back, Bill. I'm just saying, it's not too late.
If we really need you, George, I might come back to you. Okay.
Standing by.
All right. Well, let's go to Mary Weiss. Mary, she's looking for trapeze. Trapeze. Did you say trapeze?
I think trapeze is a perfectly fine answer. Unfortunately, I again got stuck thinking of body parts.
Really?
And then decided to go. I thought this was kind of innocuous, but I realized it has a double meaning. He spun around on his head.
On his head.
You know.
That's closer to what I was thinking. Yeah, spun around on his head, but that is not trapeze. That is not a match, unfortunately, for young Peg. Okay, sorry, Peg. Need a little of the Fortaleza. Okay, let's go down to Tyler Rhoads. Tyler Rhoads.
Hey, Bill.
Tyler, she's looking for trapeze. Are you going to help Peg with the trapeze?
Well, look, everybody was so on theme on the last one. I thought maybe nurse would be the best answer.
Really?
Spun around on my nurse?
Did you really think that was the best answer?
No, I thought the best answer, Bill, was probably finger.
Finger. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just spun him on her finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that would be a hell of an act. That really would be a hell of an
Spinning plates.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, Peg. That is not a match. Here we go to little Dana. You never know what Dana's going to say. Okay, sometimes she says very intelligent and clever things. So, Dana?
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to her, Bill.
Well,
Thank
I'm trying to make up for the
you.
last comment.
Let's just let that linger for a second.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough.
Not too long.
I went with feet. I feel like I've seen people do this. You lay back, you put your legs up and spin around.
Okay, now feet is not a match.
Oh.
She's looking for trapeze. That is not a match either. So Peg, your last boy. We got a 0-0 game going right now. It's a tie. Peg, we're going to the Twins. Hopefully the Twins can help you out. What do you say? You guys trying to coordinate something there?
Fist bump,
Okay.
Bill. Watch the fist bump.
Okay, yeah.
Flawless.
That was mesmerizing me.
I actually performed this trick with my girlfriend in college.
Really?
And you spin them on your nose.
Oh, your nose. Your
Nose.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. Shane's running in here for some reason. Wait a second. What? You skipped George. Oh, did I skip George? Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's very on brand, Bill. It's really on brand, you know.
Oh, well, you know, the good news for Peg is she's got another shot at this. Okay. I've been drinking too. Okay. Hey, sorry, George. I missed you there. Little Dana. Why don't I not have George? I'm like, oh, there's George. Oh, I skipped George a long time ago.
Yeah.
A long time ago. Okay.
Yeah.
George, you got to speak up for yourself. Come on, son.
Yeah. Thanks,
well, George,
Bill.
Let's make this a winner for Peg. Did you say
Yeah, well,
trapeze?
Definitely worth the wait, Bill. You know, I think everybody was hearing a different clue than I did,
Really?
because my first instinct was, I will admit, I went a little crass. I went with Dick. You know, but then
Really?
I decided. Wait, hang on. I decided this is a family show. That's not appropriate.
Right, it's
I
a
can't
family
say that.
show. Yeah.
I can't say that. And I started thinking about nurses and clinical terms, and I said penis. I said penis. I think that was better. You know, and I want to point something out, because this is a Zoom call, and the connection, the audio is not always great. Is it possible she said trapenis?
It's possible.
Yes,
I don't think so. And I'm not going to make Shane run into that.
More's the pity.
Okay. Wow. We learned a lot about George tonight, didn't we? Usually he does his little commercials and he makes his little rulings, but he went very blue tonight.
What we learned is how often you forget I exist, Bill.
I'm sorry, George. I'm so sorry, George. I'll make it up to you. You know what? I'll direct you on your next audition. Okay?
Oh, there it is. Thanks so much.
Okay, well, Peg, oh my goodness. Nobody came up with any answers for anybody tonight. I thought these were pretty good questions. Shane, what's the score? Or Corey, what's the score? Corey, what's the score? You got Peg and, come on, Corey, give us a score. Put them both up there, Corey. Come on. Put them. Huh? No, the twins went already. They already went. All hell's breaking loose on my end tonight. Okay, well, we got a 0-0 tie right now. We have a 0-0 tie, and we're going to go round two right after this commercial.
We'll be right back after these messages. It's a normal Sunday. It's 10 a.m. and you're 3 beers into a 12-pack of Natty Light when, out of the blue, a piece of space debris plummets to the earth and hits you square in the testicles. You might be saying, it can't happen to me. Well, that's just what Jethro Shingle thought too, until the unthinkable happened. Yeah, I was just minding my own when a piece of that negligent orbital detritus done hit me in the nards. That it did, Jethro, that it did. I'm just so grateful to the attorneys at Debris Fallen and Pow for getting me a 4-figure settlement. Yes, the law offices of Debris Fallen and Pow are here for the victims of negligent orbital detritus. And sure, your chances of being struck by space junk are less than 1 in a billion, but we like those odds. So whether you're hit by a falling piece of a Chinese rocket or a Tesla Roadster, we want to hear from you, especially if it's that Roadster. Elon's got some deep pockets. If it fell out of space and struck you in the face, have your loved ones all vow to call Debris Fallen and Pow. Back to you, Bill.
Thank you, George. Boy, there's a lot of space junk out there these days. You got to be careful and you got to protect yourself. So thank you for that, George. Okay, we have a 0-0 tie. And I believe, Stephanie, I think you went first last time. So we're going to let Peg go first this time since it's just all tied up. Peg, what would you like for round two, A or B?
I will take A, please.
A. Okay, here we go. Now, usually the round two questions are a little easier, so hopefully something will come up with. Everybody plays. Everybody plays a 0-0 tie right now. So listen up, panelists. Here's a nurse kind of related thing. That doctor is really out of touch with things these days. Just yesterday, the nurse had to tell him not to blink before operating. Okay, I'll give it to you one more time. That doctor is really out of touch with things. Just yesterday, the nurse had to tell him not to blink before operating. Right? So Peg, you think about that, right? So you got a kind of a doctor-related question. This should be pretty easy for you, Peg. Okay. Who do we? Oh, hey, Debbie Holmes is out there. My sister Debbie is out there. She says hello to everybody. And let's see, who else is out there? That's pretty much all. All the new names I see. Cindy's still there, and Billy, and okay, we're getting oh, and good answers too. Sue Willis. Sue Willis. I went to 4th grade with Sue Willis. Deanna O'Donnell Gardner out there. It was very good to see y'all. That doctor's really out of touch with things. Just yesterday, the nurse had to tell him not to blink before operating. How we doing there, panelists? We got something? Give me a thumbs up if you got something. I think we're good to go. All right. George, I'm going to try not to forget you. Okay? All right. So, Peg, that doctor is really out of touch with things. Just yesterday, the nurse had to tell him not to blink before operating. What do you say, Peg?
Don't take a shot before operating.
Take a shot, or maybe have a drink.
Have a drink.
Along those lines. Okay, all right. I think that's a good answer. Okay. Let's go to George. Let's go right to George. Oh no. Okay, no. I'm sorry. I'm out of order now. I'm sorry, George. I'm just trying to make you look good.
Yeah, sure, Bill. That's great. No, let's go to me. That's fine. That's fine.
We're going to Fred Applegate. Fred and Cherie Applegate. Fred, she's looking for a shot or a drink. What do you say, Fred? Casino. I appreciate that. Are you muted? Oh, you're muted, Fred. You're muted. Unmute.
You can read it.
I want to hear you say it.
I was going to say, but I changed my mind and said, drink.
Drink. Okay, that's a match. There's a match. Okay, Peg. This looked like you picked the right question here. Let's go to, wait, I got to look. Mary Weiss. Let's go to Mary Weiss. Mary, what do you say? She's looking for take a shot before operating.
Well, given this particular environment, I would say there's really only one answer, and that is drink.
Drink. Okay. All right, there you go. There you go. Drink. That is another match. Again, the round 2 questions seem easier. Let's go to Tyler Rhoads. Tyler Rhoads. What do you say, Tyler?
Yeah, get drunk.
Get drunk. Okay, don't get drunk before operating. That's another match. Let's see. Who's next? George.
Oh, look at that. Well.
Okay, George.
Well.
Don't blow it now, George. You better get a match.
Well, Bill, my first instinct when I was thinking about what the nurse had to tell the doctor not to do was to not forget about George. That was my first instinct.
The doctor's not taking that Prevagen. He's not taking his Prevagen.
Yeah. Apparently not. No, sadly, my actual answer was leave. They had to remind him not to leave before.
Don't leave before operating. Oh, I'm sorry, Peg. That's not a match. Geez, George, I finally got you, and you fucked it all up.
Well,
right.
That's on brand for me, Bill.
Okay, all right. Let's go down to little Dana Powers. Dana, what do you say? She's looking for, what is she looking for?
Take a shot, drink.
Take a shot. Drink, okay.
I said drink the Fortaleza.
Drink the Fortaleza. That is a match. All right, it's looking good, Peg. You're looking pretty good here. You might win like $5 here. Okay. The Twins. The Twins. Peg. The Twins aren't going to let you down. They're going to let you down tonight. What do you say, Ian and Marissa? What do you say?
Well, we're not going to let you down tonight, Peg, because we got Visit the bar.
Visit the bar. Oh. Look at how they coordinated. Is that Four Roses? Marissa, is that the Four Roses? There you go. That's a very fine drink. Okay, so that is a match. So look at Pat. Oh, you're way out in front. You got 5. But Stephanie, you have a shot. You have a chance. You have a chance to take the round. So I'm going to your round 2 question B. All right. So now everybody plays on this, right? Am I right? Yes. Okay. Everybody plays on this one. Okay. Round B questions, panelists. Here we go. Stephanie, listen up. Here we go. After Edna's husband threw himself under the steamroller, Edna had to blank him up. Oh, it's kind of a dark thing. Might need a nurse to help out with this. After Edna's husband threw himself under the steamroller, Edna had to blank him up. Look at everybody really thinking about this one. Well, I love it that Cherie is giving Fred a look right now. I'm not sure about it. All right, panelists, what do we got? Oh, Elia Mountjoy's out there right now. We got a lot of good answers on the Facebook. We got a lot of the same answers on the Facebook. Okay. All right, those are good. Oh, Daryl Salk. Shane, your dad's watching. Your dad's watching tonight, Shane. Okay. I'll give you the question. After Edna's husband threw himself under the steamroller, Edna had to blank him up. All right. Natasha, how are you liking the show so far? Natasha, kick back to Natasha. Sorry. Natasha, you liking the show? Are you enjoying the show? Okay. I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying. You just gotta give me a thumbs up or something. Natasha Detmer, one of my oldest and dearest friends from Chicago, Illinois.
Is that the voice of Elizabeth?
She plays Elizabeth in Carcerum, and you know what? She is a fan favorite. Elizabeth is a fan favorite in Carcerum.
My favorite.
All right, here we go. Stephanie, how you doing, Stephanie?
Oh,
so far?
I'm loving this. This is fantastic.
Okay, all right. Well, let's see if you can't win some money. You got a chance of winning some money here. You have one opening. You need 5 to tie and 6 to win, okay? After Edna's husband threw himself under the steamroller, Edna had to blank him up.
I'm just going to go with my instinct on this one. It was my gut reaction, and all I could think about was Who Framed Roger Rabbit, you know, when they roll over them with the steamroller. Sure. Yeah. And she had to blow him up.
So to blow him up
like inflate him. Yeah.
Like blow him up like a balloon, not like blow him up with TNT.
Correct, yeah.
Because that's a difference. Okay, so.
Had to inflate him in all of those sentences.
Might need the judge to come in on this one, Shane. Okay, Shane's ready. All right, well, let's go to Fred and Cherie Applegate. You are muted right now, Fred. Unmute yourself.
Yes, well, I was going to say...
I've been drinking all night, Fred. Okay, you're going to say Carcerum.
Carcerum.
All right,
but I changed my mind and said, scrape.
Scrape him up. Scrape him up. Okay, that is not even close to blow him up.
But blow him up is a much better answer.
I think it's a good answer. And Stephanie, I think you had a good answer. I think it could be scrape or blow up. You know, I think it could have gone either way. So let's see. You gotta get this one in order to stay in the game. Okay, so let's.
Here's Chris. Come on. Come on,
Mary. Are you gonna disappoint Stephanie this evening?
Man, I guess I didn't have my best poker face on just now.
No, I don't think so.
You know, blowing up is such a positive thing about like maybe wanting one's husband back, but I went the other direction, which was, and I just to hedge my bets, I was like, peel or scrape.
Peel or scrape. I'm sorry, I can't even go to the judge with that. So that means Peg, You're the winner. What did everybody else say? What did we say
Oh.
here? Tyler said blow up, scoop up. We got blow him back up, peel him up.
Peel.
So that was, you had the tougher question in round 2, Stephanie. I'm sorry, Stephanie, but here's what you get for your troubles. Do we have that for Corey? Corey's saying, wait a minute. Corey's gonna. Oh, there it is. Oh, little piles of shit float in front of your face, Stephanie. Okay. Do we have any sound for that? Is that happening? Is the sound happening? I can't. Oh no!
Wait.
Oh, but Peg, you're the big time winner. You're the winner, Peg. What does Peg get?
There we go.
Congrats, Peg.
Winner of the night. Okay, well, Peg is the winner. Stephanie, I'm sorry you didn't win. We're going to go to our second to the last round right after this commercial. Right, Corey?
Do you struggle to finish nonfiction books? Do you like to appear like someone who is well-read but lack the follow-through to actually buy and read a book? Are you the host of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card and or functionally illiterate? Then Blinkist is the service for you. With Blinkist, our editors decide what is the most important in popular nonfiction books and condense several hundred pages into text 15-minute bite-sized blinks. Now with minimal effort, you can create the appearance of someone far more interesting and well-read. But 15 minutes? Who has that kind of time? Sounds like you'd be interested in our new service, Bleed. I'm gonna pause because Fred Applegate is not the subject of this ad. No, Fred Applegate is somebody that we actually like and are not making fun with this spot. Let's start again. Perhaps you might also be the host of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card and or functionally illiterate. This is much funnier the second time. Then Blinkist is the service for you. With Blinkist, our editors decide what is the most important in popular nonfiction books and condense several hundred pages of text into 15-minute bite-sized blinks. Now with minimal effort, you can create the appearance of someone far more interesting and well-read. But 15 minutes? Who has that kind of time? Well, sounds like you'd be interested in our new service, Bleed. Bleed takes the things our editors feel are most important in a book's blink and condense them down into a 3-minute bleed. Now, in less time than it takes to listen to your average pop song, you can bleed a book. But 3 minutes? I can't possibly focus for that long. Then you're gonna love our latest innovation launching this fall, Bee. Bee takes all the content of a blee and reduces it down so you get just the key concept, all in under 5 words. So amazing works of nonfiction like Freakonomics get distilled down to math can be cool. And Marie Kondo's bestseller, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, becomes get rid of your shit. Yes, that's... Wait, are you on your phone? You're not even listening anymore, are you? That's Blinkist. Book's hard, Blinkist good. Bill?
Wow. Wow. I think that was the longest commercial we've ever had. Corey Powers, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Powers. Let's give Corey Powers a little hand. I love how you guys didn't see it, but Corey, he stands up and he owns it. And he's like, pointing, yeah, I fucked it up, Bill. Okay. All right. Oh, Peg. Hey, Peg. Peg, you won. Are you excited?
I did.
Fantastic. All right, well, let's go to our second to the last round. Peg, you get to ask for help from 3 of our celebrity guest panelists of your choice, okay? And it's going to be we did a poll this afternoon of about 10 people, and we got the answer to this. Ready, Peg? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Don't say anything yet because we're going to ask you. And panelists, listen. Blank clinic. Blank clinic or blank clinic. Okay? So, Peg, who would you like to ask for help from? Who do you want help from?
I got to go with nepotism and go for the twins.
The twins. Okay, the twins are first up here.
I'm going to say
what is your answer to blank clinic?
free clinic comes to mind.
Free clinic. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so free clinic. All right, think about that, Peg. Who else would you like help from?
Fred Applegate.
Mr. Fred Applegate, star of Broadway, television, and film. Fred Applegate. You gotta unmute, Fred. Unmute. Unmute.
I am used to all this technology. My first thought was,
She wrote it on her hand.
but we're going to say fertility.
Fertility clinic. Fertility
Oh.
clinic.
I hope you wake up with that in the morning. Just
Is there something you need to know, Fred? You and Cherie feeling the empty nest, are you? Okay, all right. I just thought I'd check. All right. And Peg, who else would you need some help from?
I'm going to go with George.
George. Oh, everybody's favorite. America's favorite. George Ackles. George,
Yeah.
what do you say?
Gosh, so many good answers have already been taken, Bill. You know,
Yes.
I would be tempted to go with voiceover clinic.
Hey.
However, I'm gonna say emergency. Emergency.
Emergency. Okay. So, Peg, you can use one of these answers, or you can come up with an answer totally on your own if you want. We have free clinic, fertility clinic, and emergency clinic. Would you like to use one of those, or come up with something on your own? What do you say?
Well, I'm going to have to go with what came to mind for me first, which was free clinic.
Free clinic. Free clinic is what she's going to say. Okay. All right. So, Corey, let's see how this goes. Corey, what is the $1 response? The $1 response. Ooh, health clinic. Oh, that was one. Nobody came up with health clinic. All right, that was a good one too, though. Corey, what is the $2.50 response?
Oh, man.
Oh, Mary had that. Mary had Mayo Clinic.
Good.
And Dana had Health Clinic there. They're holding up their cards. Nobody else can see. Those are good. Oh, boy. Ooh, Peg. You got one more shot at free clinic. Let's see. Corey, what is the $5 response? Free! There it is! Free clinic!
Yeah!
All right. There you go.
Nice.
Peg, you won $5 so far.
Hey,
You won
nepotism pays.
$5.
Hey.
How exciting. All right, fantastic. Look at that. I kind of forgot what the answer was there, so I wasn't sure. Okay, so now we take it to the fantastic round. George, who is the who's sponsoring the fantastic round tonight?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, Bill. Tonight's is the answer that you wrote on your card, the same as the answer that I wrote on my card. Fantastic Round is brought to you by nurses. Nurses. Aren't they great? Back to you, Bill.
Okay, that was our salute to nurses.
That works.
We were very busy at work today. Didn't have a lot of time for production, and again, we started drinking early, so there you go. All right. So Peg, you get to choose. By the way, have I said Peg? Really nice T-shirt.
Yeah.
You get to choose one celebrity guest to help you with the super round, not the super round, the fantastic round, the fantastic round, so that you could possibly win 10 times the $5 or $50. Who would you like to get some help from?
I'm going to stick with the twins.
The twins. Okay. All right. They did well for you before?
Yeah.
All right. Twins. And Peg. Here we go. To this puzzle. Vanilla blank. Vanilla blank. Or vanilla blank. Vanilla blank. Now, again, the twins are 2,000 miles apart from each other, so I want to make sure that they can confer with each other. I want to give them plenty of time, okay? Peg, do you have something going in your head? Do you have that first initial response?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Vanilla blank. Marissa seems to have something going there. Vanilla blank. Twins, do we have an answer? Are you guys done? You got to give me a thumbs up or something. Ian, are you ready? Okay, great. Okay, the twins are ready. Peg, what do you say? Vanilla blank. This is for $50.
I'm going to go with vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream. Okay. A lot of vanilla extract.
Yeah.
Again, our good friend Cameron Crowe, friend of the show, Vanilla Sky. We could have said Vanilla Sky. Twins, she's looking for vanilla ice cream. Is she going to win?
Oh, well,
Is she gonna
Bill,
win some dough?
Bill, you better pull out your wallet. Because we got vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
We got vanilla ice
okay.
cream. Bill.
Thank you, winner. So you win $55 for the evening's fare. Peg, you've been such a do we have some kind of celebration? There we go. There it is. There's some celebration for you, Peg. You've been such a fan of the show, and you're a family member, so I may as well I'll see you over what, Memorial Weekend or something?
In 3 weeks.
$55, okay. Thank you so much for playing the game. Stephanie, thanks for playing the game tonight.
It's been my pleasure.
I can't thank you enough. Our panelists tonight, Fred and Mary and Tom,
Vanilla Ice.
George. And,
Vanilla ice, that's good.
Vanilla Ice. What everybody else? Vanilla Bean.
I said vanilla ice. Ice,
the twins, everybody. Okay, I've got to go. I gotta kiss Cameron's ass. I always have to go with Vanilla Sky. But hey, thank you very much for playing the game tonight, George. Take us away.
Tonight's special Salute to Nurses edition episode was sponsored by Fortaleza, the best goddamn tequila I've ever had. Remember, folks, if the tequila tried to kill you, then I bet you didn't get you some of that sweet and tasty nectar that we know is Fortaleza. Would you like to appear on a future episode of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card? Simply send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address listed on your screen, or email us at contestants@ITATYWOYCTSATATIWOMC.com. This is George Ackles speaking for Is This the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card? An SSP and Compose Productions production. In addition to our sponsors, Bill Holmes' wardrobe is furnished by 80 stand-up comic clothiers. We help you bomb with aplomb. Take it away, Bill.
All right. Thank you, George. Thank you, everybody out there. CarceramTheSeries.com. Download it, subscribe to it, review it. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I had a great time. We'll be back next week. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.